Hello. We're going to start off with defining two words, ironic and threat. You know, um, in the basic English dictionary, threat is a statement of an intention of inflict pain, injury, damage, or hostile action on someone. You know, very basic. And then ironic is just using or characterizing by irony, And you're maybe wondering why we're discussing about these two words. Well, the word in these words and definitions. The title itself should explain itself. So we're going to be talking about. Let's talk about it, right? So today we're going to be talking about Discord moderation and basically what has happened and corresponded in the last hour, 2 hours now. Um, Basically, I was in this Discord server, and I'm gonna be posting a bunch of screenshots, and we're gonna be discussing everything because it's pretty ironic. Um, so this whole conversation starts with this person just commentating about how they're making a around like 200 to 300K because they work for this IT tech or whatever, and they were complaining about how they didn't work for the government. So I fact checked them, and then proceeded to call me and insult me dumb, like call me dumb and call me a dumbass and all this and that because I fact checked them. Uh, Also, excuse me for how I sound. I'm pretty sick, so I'm getting over being sick. Uh, so that's fun. Uh, the only thing that I did was to just fact check and show that if you're working for a university that's federally excuse me, that is federally funded by the government, you are working for the government, and I was only just stating that. And then they proceeded to insult me and call me names. Um, and then I proceeded to make a. I basically started defending myself, basically just telling them that that's just how I felt, and then they wanted to proceed to threaten me by saying that they wanted to that they're gonna make emails and basically use these tactics to get my account removed off of Discord, and basically this Discord group that I was in was basically supporting that and being very biased and basically not doing anything about it. And I have receipts and I will show receipts. The admins don't care. They were very childish with I don't cares and not respecting certain things and just being very childish. As somebody who has done Discord servers and ran 5M servers and done all that fun stuff, the way that they treated this situation and how serious this is was very disappointing. Basically, I was being told that I was still in the wrong for defending myself and using their words against them because, you know, I don't, I'm not the one that starts issues. Um, and then basically after being insulted of intelligence and being told that I'm basically slow and all this and that, um, I was uh, they both warned us first, and then they proceeded to only warn me only after he continued to threaten me, and you know you'll see screenshots and all that. And then when I made the support ticket, they wanted to sit there and say that you know it's not breaking TOS to impersonate Discord staff or threaten termination or suspension of a Discord account. That is against TOS. Which I'll show in screenshots and all this and that. And I don't do this very much. I don't sit here and make videos or do anything like that. I just do streaming and play guitar. But this is kind of ridiculous. Uh, all I did was just fact check somebody because I just wanted to see if they were just capping or not. And basically, I got threatened, and supposedly this person is a Discord staff member. So I hope to God this is not true. And with their little tactics that they did to basically get under my skin to make me look like the bad person, I have the DMs as well. So I'm going to take my time and basically while I'm editing this video, I'm going to relook at the screenshots and organize it so then all of you guys, can get the full context of everything. Um, I don't stand for being picked on or being bullied. I've been bullied my whole life, and I'm not gonna take this by some staff member that supposedly works for Discord. So I wanted to make this nice little video about how I want to basically discuss this and basically be on the lookout for this certain person named Taylor Swift on Discord. That's their Discord. You'll see their name a lot in in these screenshots, but the way that they basically told me that they have the right to give me a platform and they could take away my freedom of speech and threatening me, being able to remove me off of the platform because they have the right to give me a platform, and using the saying these words and basic threats and the support chat that I opened a ticket for, and I thought that they were going to see how I saw it. That's not the case. They saw it as we were both in the wrong, and basically I shouldn't have interacted in the first place. Which that's not fair when he was the one who insulted me first. And I only used his words against him. You'll see that in the screenshots. Um, but yeah, I'm just I'm very disappointed and just very disappointed and frustrated that I all I did was just fact check somebody and they wanted to get triggered and butthurt and threatening me to use their Discord powers to remove me off of a platform because their intelligence was hurt. Um, that's why I was bringing up the definition of irony because that's pretty ironic. Um, that he wanted to insult my intelligence, but then proceeded to put himself in a position where, he's going to get called out. I know I'm not a big crazy YouTuber or anything like that. I'm not a big into social media or anything like that. But I I thought that I'm not gonna just take this lying down because this is ridiculous. I think it's time for people to finally stand up and be an adult and when this person who's supposedly a staff member is definitely not that. Um, so if you do run into this person on Discord named Taylor Swift or that or whatever, just avoid all contact. Um, they, I like how that. You'll probably see it in one of the screenshots. They didn't want to talk about politics, and they didn't like either candidates. But yet, it's kind of funny that on their X page, that they reposted a Twitter by Trump. So, kind of interesting. But that's besides the point. I did some deep search myself. So, I'm, like I said, uh, I'm not doing this to call people out. I'm only doing this to defend myself and put myself out there on a platform that other people can hear my story and maybe relate that, you know, there's some people on Discord that you needed to just avoid, I guess. And a few certain servers that you need to stay away from too. Um, and then with the with the threats, it was very it was not like he was wanting to cause threat on me, but it was indirect threats to remove me and silence me from a platform, and that is still a threat. So that's why I brought up the definition of a threat. So I'm gonna basically put all the screenshots that you guys need to see in this video, and yeah, you guys tell me what you guys think, and I appreciate you guys just listening to me and hearing me out. Appreciate you guys. Farewell.